Have you learned in the business world that you can apply into music?
Well, the truth is very little, because the music world is one of pretty much straightforward creativity, at least as far as I'm concerned. Now, there are some lessons you can apply if you choose to. Things like being more efficient, cutting costs, blah 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 blah. It's all boring standard stuff. It's not. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that, you know, if you make an album for half the amount of money and it still sounds just as good, that's better than doing it the old way. But you have to work with people here. So if you suddenly are working with a painter and you say, well, how do you do your paintings? And he says, well, I use very expensive canvas and it takes me 6 months to do a painting because I have to do it by hand. And you say, well, why don't you use a computer? He said, because I don't want to. He said, but it would be cheaper. He said, but then I wouldn't be doing my paintings. That's how I do my paintings. So actually, all that business stuff goes out the window because you're dealing with artists. And if they say, I want to take a year to make a record, that's how long it takes. The job of manager business is to facilitate that artist in his vision. Now, if nobody can make any money out of it, then it's probably the artist that has a problem. And you say, look, guys, it's really nice us waiting a year for you to make a record, but, you know, all my kids are starving and I've got to do another job. I can't give you all my time and attention. So if you could just manage to do it in 6 months, it would really help us all out. So those are the compromises you have to make. But I think that, and it's amazing how many musicians suddenly, when they get faced with the choice of you either don't eat or you make your record a bit quicker, you know, suddenly make the record a bit quicker. It's not, fortunately, a choice we have to make in Iron Maiden, because the budgets we work with are pretty good, and you know, we know roughly how long it takes to make a record, and we're quite quick because we're enthusiastic and we get on with it. But it's always going to be a compromise, and you're in an artistic business, so you know.